I experience God in so many ways by energetic means. For instance, the experience of the energy comes in a warmth or cold or wave of intense heat above my head throughout my whole body. Or just knowing that the fullness of God's energy again, we're going back to love. This energy is another form of love in my thought, in my thinking, that summarizes the whole aspects of divinity. So you bring it about and you express it, you taste it, you hear it, you feel it, and you enjoy it. This phenomenon, energy of God's presence that allows you to utilize these resources for healing. And the healing, once God's presence energy is around me and you are sitting in front of me or I'm amongst a group of people, they themselves feel the same energy that I had felt or feeling. That's how it works. And most of the time, I don't understand the whole magnetic field of this divine energy, but I do know that it does exist and does wonderful things in people's lives in ways that they can experience epiphany and miracles. Yes, this energy, God's energy, takes over. It's interesting how it works with me. It's as if I don't own my existence. I can't explain it to you. It's as if I don't own my body. I am consumed so much. It's as if I'm intoxicated in the divine presence, which means that I no longer exist in the physical world. At that moment, I go into the trance state of God's energy reservoir. In that reservoir of energy, divine energy, there I can see visions, I can have informations for you, I can receive particular advice given to you to allow you to practice that can ultimately free you from your situation. It all varies from one individual to the other. And that energetic trance state can happen where I can go into deep sleep, have all these informations, or I could be in a waking state experiencing the same energy, or I could be in 2 or 3 places at the same time to receive the information to relate to you, to transmit this information so you can have the resources that you know you need to take care of yourself. And part of healing is also taking responsibility for yourself. Not that you go to a shaman or go to a minister or to anyone that has a gift of God and not take responsibility. We're entitled, we are allowed to take responsibility and to be responsible for our own healing. Even when the miracles happens, it requires some levels of responsibility to accept it and to realize it, that something magnificent phenomenon has happened to your life that is worth praise and thanksgiving, that without this it could not have happened, then we can't take it for granted. Then if we take it for granted, that means we have not honored where this healing has taken place. We have not really connected fully that this is coming from beyond ourselves, beyond the physical world. There's something phenomenon, extraordinary event, healing that's taking place for us in our lives. It all varies. Individuals, as they experience their own healing, as God comes to me, as God comes to them. And when God comes to me, this energy it's as if when this energy comes, I experience it, and different people sit in front of me, or I'm giving information, revelations to these individuals. The energy shifts itself because it's different information for each unique individual for their situation. It's not always the same all the time, but my body contains, you could just imagine what's going on through my body constantly, that I have to be clear and I have to be completely available to this frequency of divine energy of God, so I can trust it, I can believe it, I can receive the commands, information that is given to me to transmit it to the other persons.